to Sports Freaks. I'm Big T. As always, welcome to the show. We have our new camera guy, Mark, with us today. Hey, Mark, say hello to everyone out there.
Hi, everyone out there.
Hi, okay. So, new camera guy. We're experimenting with all different things. We begin today's show with Plaxico Burress, and he is now beginning his 2-year sentence for felony weapons charges. And good by everyone involved in this. Plaxico deserves everything he gets. And this is just ridiculous. He's an idiot for going into that nightclub with a gun in sweatpants. And, you know, we had a conversation about this in school last year, as Mark can relate to, in social studies class. And I cannot believe he did this. So, yes, he deserves everything he gets. And 2 years, he'll probably spend about 20 months in jail, physically, down in upstate New York. And you know, we'll see what the outcome is. He'll be, 34 when he comes out of jail. We'll see what Commissioner Goodell chooses to do with him, whether he reinstates him or not. So, we'll see that in a couple of years. The Giants and Jets, they both begin their season 2-0, and good for them. I mean, Giants, you can't really be surprised. They just have such a great defense and a lethal offense, which has been underestimated because of their loss of recent wide receiver Plaxico Burress, Amani Toomer leaving. Now he's a free agent after the Chiefs released him. And they have all these rookies, including Hakeem Nicks, who just got hurt, so we'll see if he's back. Then they just lost Justin Tuck, and we'll get to him later in the show. But they have Hakeem Nicks, they have Sonoris Moss, Dominic Hickson, and Steve Smith as their promising wide receivers. But can you really count on them? I think you can count on them, but they're never going to be the Plaxico Burress of the world. So we'll see how their wide receiver season comes along. As Steve Smith, he starts his season very well. Justin Tuck, move on. Is his season over with the New York Giants? He has a partially torn labrum in his shoulder, and I am very, very concerned. But being that he's a football player, he's going to come back within a couple of weeks. I doubt he's going to play this week, so, you know, we'll see what Kevin Gilbride and Coach Coughlin choose to do. But also with that topic, Flozell Adams, the offensive guard for the Cowboys, was fined $12,500 for tripping him twice in the game when the Giants played the Cowboys Sunday night. That was just ridiculous. He's always been a dirty player, and this is just ridiculous. He makes a star player for the Giants go down, and you know what? He should be feeling that right now. Wayne Gretzky, on to some hockey news. He stepped down as the Coyotes coach, and you know, he just did not do what the Coyotes wanted him to do. And he told the general manager, you got to start looking for a new coach. Dave Tippett stepped in. He was the Stars head coach for a while, and you know, Wayne Gretzky, great player, but unfortunately he will not go into the Hall of Fame as a coach or a hockey operations general manager. So, great career. Sorry, bud, but you're not a coach. Good for you to resign. David Lee and Nate. Now, the Knicks, they have, until yesterday, they signed 2 free agent power forward and point guard Nate the Great, Nate Robinson, and David Lee. And, you know, these are great signings by the Knicks heading back to Madison Square Garden. They really stepped up last year, and they've got to make some salary cap room for LeBron James, hopefully next year, and maybe he'll be coming to New York, make the Knicks that much better. But this is just a great signing by the Knicks. They really stepped up, as I said, last year, and I really trust that they're going to have another breakout season, each of them. Nate Robinson, I really thought he was a candidate for the Sixth Man of the Year award, but, you know, with all the other players that are great, you know, you can't give a Nick the award. Last question for today. What is wrong with Brad Lidge? Everything is wrong with Brad Lidge. He has blown now 11 saves this year. He is 0-8 on the year, and his ERA, I'm not even going to go there. I'm sorry to see this, but the Phillies have just got to count on him to be as dominant as he was last postseason. It does not look like he's going to be anywhere close to that, and they're lucky Cole Hamels has stepped up in the second half of the season, because without them two, what do they have? Pedro Martinez, that's their best they got, which, by the way, he's done well. But as for Brad Lidge, he is not having a atrocious season, and he's got to really step it up, because he's being way overpaid if this is what he's going to do. On to our History Makers now. We'll be right back, but don't forget to leave us a voicemail at 908-309-2810 with your questions, comments, concerns, anything. And please don't forget to email us with your comments, concerns, questions. It's sportsfreaks2@aol.com. Also, don't forget Biagio, our blogger. He is running blogs on our website constantly at www.sportsfreaksshow.webs.com. So he's constantly running the blogs. Also, we have T-shirts on sale. Don't forget to order some. Low price of $10. Same one as I wear. Perfectly authentic. And email us with your size, your address. We'll figure out the billing later. But just $10. We'll be right back with History Makers coming up. And now we take it over to our History Maker, Clay, for your fact of the day.
SportsFreaks fans, although he is dead this day in history, Phil Rizzuto would be celebrating his 91st birthday. In 1918 was the year he was born. Back to you, Big T. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Clay, for that very interesting fact, and happy birthday to Phil, Yankees all-time great shortstop, and happy birthday to him. We are going to unfortunately close out tonight's show. Please have a great weekend. Drive safely if you're going to a party, and that's all I have to say. Don't forget T-shirts, blogs, and leave us a voicemail or email. Everything's on our website. And everybody, have a great night. Go schmooze. Good night!